I was a little afraid that there was too much traffic because that's where everybody's heading to already. That I go on. Now, I'm in Georgetown now, which is, and this is on the Potomac River. There's a lot of crew races going on down here, and a big restaurant area. It's down like at the bottom of Georgetown, and it's a nice feeling. The economy here goes up and down, so there's restaurants that come and go. But I want to make sure that you know that this is the last day to apply for our $60,000 grant giveaway. So we've been doing this for 2 years now. On the 4th of every month, we give out $60,000. We started at $30,000 2 years ago. And this is really our anniversary, our second anniversary, giving out $60,000 every month. Now, but we have three uh, grants too. We have another one. This is on the 4th of every month. We give out 60,000. On the 20th of every month, we give out 15,000, and that's for car repairs. And then on the 30th of every month, we give out 25 new laptop computers to people who need computers, so they could get apply to these grants a lot easier. It's a little tough on using a phone, so we want to make sure that our members get uh, grants. I mean, get laptops to be able to fill out the forms and stuff like that. And actually, before you fill out forms, I want to remind you, it's all about talking to people who give out the grants. That's the most important thing. I did a live session with members this morning, and people are not getting anywhere. And I think a lot of the reason is they're not calling. They're looking for something to fill out and run. No, you don't want to do that. You want to look for possibilities, and whether you're eligible or not, talk to those people who run the possibilities, because they're in the in the business of helping people like you get money. So they're going to know about more things even than I will ever be, because the good stuff is locally. Let me tell you about some of them that just started, you know, this week. Okay, here's a city grant for small businesses that just started July 1st, and it's going to end in August 31st. So that's why you have July and August supply, and then it's over. Right? And they get $5,000 to be. You have to be independently owned, for-profit Danbury business. Okay, with fewer than 10 employees. Okay, and that's in Danbury, Connecticut. DANBURY dash ConnecticutCT.gov. Okay, and they're going to they have $325,000 of business to send in, so that's $5,000 a piece. So 5 and 3, 5, 35, 70, 70, 80 businesses, I guess, are going to get that. And that's, see, but that's local. And how would you know about that? See, that's why you have to start talking to people. Here's another grant locally, but it's a national program that gives out local to every city, every county, every state has these. And these are for businesses to have training money and money to give to their employees. So that's why if your employees, if you work for somebody and you need a raise or whatever, tell them about this program. And it's usually with the uh, Career One Stop is a good place to find these programs too, but they're for employers. Employers get the money and then give it to the employees. Or what they also do is train you so you get a higher wage. So in other words, your boss could get $10,000 to train you to get a skill, so you double your salary. Wow, cost you nothing, and you stay on the payroll. See, that's an opportunity you have to figure out. Now, okay, you want to call if you don't get if the business won't find out. You go to your local career one-stop center and say, "Hey, what programs can my boss get so they can make me have earn more money?" Yeah, that's it. And then you show the boss, or he can get money to give you money. Yeah. And here's some of the companies that just got over $205,000, to do that. There's a list they have. Adams Group. I don't know what all these things are. Air Products and Chemicals, Bartlett Packaging Company, Boyd Insurance and Investment Services, Chris Craft Corporation, Lakewood Ranch Medical Center, Sarasota Memorial Healthcare System, teak decking system. I guess that's somebody a handyman guy. Tropitone Furniture. They all these, and that's called Career Funders Collaborative in partnership with businesses. But that's a state program, state and county money that's there for you to use to improve your life. That's right. Now here's another thing that's happening: is minimum wage is going up. Okay, it's going up all over. Now the national level, it doesn't go up as much, but at local level, because people need employees and they have to pay more. Now, here's a city in California that increased the minimum wage to $19, you know, and the highest of any city. So we're up to minimum wage of $19 an hour, and in a lot of states, the minimum wage, the official minimum wage is like $7 or $8 an hour. It's crazy. So that's why you have to figure this out. So if someone's paying minimum wage, go to the next city and see what they're doing. And maybe worth a drive, you could double your salary. Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff. These things change every day. You can't compete in today's world with yesterday's brain. It's really what it is. I mean, after my business, the last business, stopped doing well, I had to rethink the whole situation. And it took me years, to tell you the truth. Thank God I had some money to live. But otherwise, I'd drive for Uber or do something like that to keep money coming in until I figured it out. And that's what you have to do, is take what you want to do and, and figure out how it fits in to what's out there. You can't change the world. Well, I guess you can, and some people do, but if you're hurting for money, you don't have time. So what you have to do is keep learning what is out there so you could use it to your advantage. Okay. So if it is like you want to start a little business doing something or whatever and look for a grant, no, that's the death. If you say you have a business idea and want to look for a grant, all you're going to do is waste 6 months looking for a grant. Because there's so much more out there. You could start your business a lot faster if you're flexible in your mind, talk to people about what's out there, and get help doing that. And it's all free. You don't have to hire a consultant. Stay away from Google. Please stay away from Google. Here where you do is you go to SBA.gov. Okay, SBA.gov, and you put in community navigators. You want to go, actually, they have local assistance. So SBA.gov, local assistance, and then look for community navigators. Okay, and that's what it's about. And you make an appointment with these people. They're all free. And what they do, they get grants, they get money. Their salary is paid. And what they have to do for work is they have to help you start a business. The government is paying them to help you start your business. Wow. You got to pay me to help you. You don't have to pay them. And they're right in your neighborhood. And you want to talk to them one-on-one. You don't want to go online and try to do it all. No, particularly locally, you want to talk to people belly to belly and find out. Another way to get free stuff like that is go to Meetup, meetup.com. meetup.com, and find entrepreneurs or small businesses where you live that are meeting. And these are groups that meet for free and share ideas on how they're making money. So you don't have to go to Google and find people who are going to take your money and promise you all kinds of things. It probably won't happen, but you'll be out of money, that's for sure. And see, the trick of the game is you have to learn what makes money for you before you run out of money. That's why you have to use all the free services. So you stay working on your subject long enough and you have money to live on and don't go broke, so you can't work on your idea. And that's what it's all about. Staying around and trying long enough till you figure it out. And if you're going to spend money doing that, you won't have enough time, probably. There's always exceptions and you never know. But you got to play the long game. The long game isn't going and trying to find that magic apple. You got to find the people first who know all that stuff. Because it's different in every city, every town. They won't know everything, but that's a place to start. That's why you want to talk to another person. Talk to 2 or 3 people that do this and help other people to look at other ideas. There's 1,000 ways to get through this life. So everybody has one idea about it, and you got to find out what's right for you. Okay, so don't forget by the end of the day today, get in your application for our $65,000 or $60,000. I see 65. I'm not too old to remember. Grant that ends at midnight today. If you miss it, then you apply for next week or next month. And then we also have our next grant is on the 20th, where we give out money for car repair. That's now $15,000. So business is nice for us because of you, and so you're making us money. So we're giving the profits back to you because you're the ones that make us money. Make sense? Makes sense to me. Okay. Thank you very much for making my life terrific.